Lightweight bikes aren't just for beginners anymore. They're for riders who know exactly what they want. These 10 new motorcycles prove you don't need 1000cc to feel alive. Just smart engineering, sharp design, and the freedom to ride without breaking a sweat. Let's dive in. 1. Honda NX500. Let's start strong with the Honda NX500, a bike that understands you're not out here proving anything. You just want a ride that fits like a favorite jacket. At 432 pounds wet weight, US spec, it's light enough to move easily in the garage and manageable when you're backing out of a tight parking spot. The 471cc parallel twin, borrowed from the CB 500X and Rebel 500, delivers 47 horsepower that feels calm, responsive, and utterly dependable. Crack the throttle, and it gives you that satisfying surge without the need for white-knuckle focus. Ergonomics are relaxed and intuitive. The upright bars, balanced chassis, and well-padded seat height of 32.7 inches make it easy to ride for hours without a sore back or stiff wrists. It's a layout that feels like Honda actually thought about riders who appreciate comfort and control in equal measure. Tech-wise, it packs a crisp TFT display, LED lighting, and modern adventure styling, but keeps the vibe mature and understated. It's not shouting for attention, it's quietly confident. The NX500 is for riders who want performance that serves them, not the other way around. It feels balanced, smooth, and genuinely enjoyable, perfect for anyone who values simplicity, balance, and long-distance comfort over chasing top speed. 2. Triumph Speed 400. We've covered the Adventurer. Now here's the Triumph Speed 400, a machine that makes every short ride feel special. It mixes British heritage with modern finesse, creating the perfect balance of nostalgia and nimbleness. Weighing under 400 pounds wet, it feels incredibly easy to maneuver. The 398 cubic centimeter single cylinder produces 39 horsepower, and while that may sound modest, the delivery is lively and refined. Throttle response is crisp, and the torque comes on early, making it a joy to ride through traffic or twisty roads without any drama. The 31.1-inch seat height, upright bars, and neutral foot peg placement keep your body relaxed and balanced. Everything about it feels natural. The clutch pull is light, the gearbox shifts smoothly, and the ride never feels demanding. It's a setup that keeps your body fresh, even after an all-day cruise. Visually, the Speed 400 nails its brief. Classic Triumph proportions, gold forks, subtle LED touches, and clean metal finishes. It looks elegant without trying, mature without losing its spark. The Speed 400 is the definition of accessible fun. It's stylish, agile, and composed, a bike that rewards precision over power and lets you enjoy the ride without effort or strain, especially for people not chasing horsepower anymore. 3. Triumph Scrambler 400X. We've had style and street, now let's get a little dusty with the Triumph Scrambler 400X, built for riders who like freedom with a touch of dirt. It shares the same 398cc single-cylinder engine as the Speed 400, producing 39 horsepower, but adds longer suspension, wider bars, and extra ground clearance. At about 395 pounds wet weight, it's still light and easy to handle, yet feels rugged enough for gravel, trails, or back roads. The torque comes early, making low-speed control simple, and the power delivery stays smooth through every gear. The wide bars and neutral ergonomics keep you upright and stable, while the seat height of 32.9 inches gives a clear view of the road ahead without feeling too tall. It's confidence on two wheels. No wrestling, no tension, just balance and flow. Design-wise, it's vintage adventure with a modern twist. Block tread tires, matte paint, brushed aluminum, and that unmistakable Triumph stance. It looks purposeful without trying too hard. For riders who've traded sport bikes for serenity, the Scrambler 400X hits the sweet spot. It's forgiving, comfortable, and versatile, a machine that lets you explore without exhaustion and rediscover the joy of just riding for the ride's sake. 4 KTM 390 Adventure. Now let's head to Austria, where the KTM 390 Adventure proves that small displacement doesn't mean small ambition. This bike is built for riders who love exploring but don't want to wrestle 500 pounds of machinery every time the pavement ends. At 387 pounds wet, the 390 Adventure feels like riding an eager mountain goat with a GPS. The 399cc single-cylinder engine pumps out 44 horsepower, enough to have fun, but not enough to make you pray mid-corner. It's fuel-injected, liquid-cooled, and loves to rev, giving you that signature KTM snap when you twist the throttle. The upright seating, wide bars, and long travel suspension make it a confidence machine. Gravel road? No problem. City commute? Easy. Weekend trip through the mountains? Absolutely. It's light, nimble, and shockingly comfortable for long hauls. KTM also gives you serious adventure tech. Ride modes, traction control, cornering ABS, all tuned for real riders, not test track stuntmen. And it looks the part too, with that sharp rally styling that says, I could cross a continent, but I've got brunch first. The 390 Adventure is the perfect bridge between playfulness and practicality. Proof that adventure doesn't need a big engine, just a bold rider with good taste. If you remember when 600cc sport bikes were considered middleweights, you'll appreciate how these modern 400s deliver that same thrill, without the weight or wrist pain. 5. Yamaha MT03. That's the trail-ready Explorer done. Now let's roll into the city with something sleek, smart, and seriously fun. The Yamaha MT03 is agility on demand, perfect for anyone who wants performance without pressure. At 373 pounds wet weight, it feels effortless from the first clutch pull. The 321cc parallel twin produces about 42 horsepower, and the power delivery is silky and linear. It's quick enough to make traffic disappear, but calm enough to enjoy the ride home. The throttle response is gentle, the gearing intuitive, and the whole bike feels like it's reading your mind. The ergonomics are natural and relaxed. With a 30.7-inch seat height, narrow tank, and upright bars, you sit comfortably in command, not perched on top. It's a setup that keeps shoulders loose and knees happy even after long commutes or weekend rides. Yamaha's styling gives it personality: LED Predator Eye headlights, angular bodywork, and a stance that looks lively even standing still. It's compact, confident, and quietly stylish. If you've outgrown heavy machines or high-strung supersports, the MT03 delivers that perfect middle ground. Lightweight control, smooth power, and a ride that always feels easy, never tiring. Halfway through the list, and it's clear, lightweight doesn't mean less capable. These bikes prove that engineering has come a long way since the days when small meant beginner. 6. Kawasaki Z500. Time to add some punch to the lineup. The Kawasaki Z500 brings easygoing muscle wrapped in everyday practicality. It's the kind of bike that feels exciting without demanding effort. Weighing 401 pounds wet, it strikes a great balance between lightness and stability. The 451cc parallel twin produces 51 horsepower with a smooth, predictable power band that makes every throttle roll feel natural. It's lively enough to have fun, but calm enough to stay composed in traffic or on long stretches of road. The ergonomics hit that sweet middle ground, slightly leaned forward but never cramped. The seat height of 31.3 inches keeps your feet close to the ground while giving you a confident riding stance. Every control, clutch, throttle, gearbox, feels light and precise, the kind of refinement that reduces fatigue after a full day of riding. Styling is pure Kawasaki energy. Sharp lines, minimal clutter, and that signature green flare. It's a bike that looks spirited, but feels stable and easy to live with. Anyone wanting a machine that's spirited yet sensible will appreciate the Z500. It offers performance you can actually use, comfort you'll notice every mile, and a sense of control that never fades with age or experience. 7. Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. Now for something calmer, the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, a motorcycle that reminds you riding isn't about rushing, it's about rhythm. With a wet weight of 432 pounds, the Himalayan feels planted but never cumbersome, thanks to its low center of gravity. The 452cc single-cylinder makes a torque-focused 40 horsepower, delivered in a smooth, even wave of power. It's not built for speed, it's built for serenity. Throttle response is gentle, the gearbox unhurried, and the ride feels as steady as your heartbeat on a clear road. The seat height of 32.5 inches and relaxed triangle of bars, pegs, and seat make it one of the most comfortable upright positions in its class. The suspension glides over bumps, and the seat padding is genuinely plush, something you'll appreciate after a few hours on the highway. Visually, it's rugged simplicity done right. Round headlight, exposed frame, and adventure-ready stance. Nothing flashy, just honest design with purpose. The Himalayan 450 suits anyone who enjoys slowing down and savoring the landscape. It's easy to handle, kind to the body, and built for those who measure rides and memories, not miles per hour. 8. Husqvarna Svartpilen 401. We've seen laid-back charm, now let's add some edge. The Husqvarna Svartpilen 401 is the small bike with big personality, blending Scandinavian cool with city-smart handling. Tipping the scales at 354 pounds wet, it feels almost telepathic when you steer. The 399cc single-cylinder produces 44 horsepower, shared with KTM's 390 series, but tuned for smoother, more refined delivery. The throttle is crisp, the engine eager, and the lightweight chassis makes every corner feel effortless. The riding position is upright with wide handlebars and a seat height of 31.9 inches. This gives a clear view of the road and relaxed body posture. The suspension feels firmer than most in its class, but it stays comfortable and controlled over city bumps. It's easy on the wrists and shoulders, yet lively enough to keep the ride engaging. Design-wise, it's a conversation starter. Matte paint, minimalist lines, and that distinctive circular LED headlight that looks straight out of a sci-fi film. It's stylish without being loud. The Svartpilen 401 fits anyone who values agility and style with zero intimidation factor. It's lightweight, compact, and full of confidence. Ideal for rediscovering the simple fun of riding without strain or stress. 9 CFMoto 450 NK. Let's talk about the surprise package, the CFMoto 450 NK, a bike that proves modern engineering and affordability can actually go hand in hand. Weighing 364 pounds wet, it's light, balanced, and instantly confidence-inspiring. The 449cc parallel twin delivers 46.9 horsepower, and the response is smooth across the rev range. It's quick off the line, but never jerky. The power comes in cleanly, making it easy to control in city traffic or when carving through weekend twisties. The seat height of 31 inches and narrow profile make it easy to maneuver. It's comfortable for a wide range of riders. The clutch pull is light, the gearbox shifts effortlessly, and the overall feel is refined, remarkable for a bike that's still budget-friendly. Long rides don't feel like a workout, and the low vibration keeps your hands and shoulders relaxed. Styling is sharp and contemporary. Angular panels, minimal clutter, and a bold LED headlight that gives it real presence. It looks confident, not cheap. The 450 NK offers the rare mix of agility, comfort, and sophistication. It's approachable for everyday use, yet lively enough to keep things exciting. Perfect for anyone who wants modern performance without the bulk or expense of a big bike. 10. Kawasaki Eliminator 500. And to wrap things up, the Kawasaki Eliminator 500, a cruiser that brings comfort, control, and style into perfect harmony. At 388 pounds wet weight, it's refreshingly easy to manage. The 451cc parallel twin, borrowed from the Ninja 500, makes 50 horsepower and delivers its power smoothly through every gear. There's no rush or bite, just steady, predictable pull that keeps you in charge of the pace. It's the kind of engine that rewards finesse rather than aggression. With a seat height of just 28 inches, flat footing is effortless. The upright handlebars keep your posture relaxed even on longer rides. The clutch is light, the gearbox snappy, and the suspension tuned for comfort. It glides over city streets and highway miles alike without numbing your back or wrists. Design-wise, it's a clean, modern cruiser, long, low, and subtly muscular without the weight or excess chrome. It looks sleek, but never shouts for attention. The Eliminator 500 is the kind of bike that grows on you the more you ride it. Smooth, comfortable, and unintimidating, it turns every trip into an easy escape. A confident finish to a lineup that proves lightweight machines can deliver real joy, without the strain. So that's 10 bikes proving lightweight can still mean serious performance. And here's a fun fact which I kind of missed out in the beginning. In the last 5 years, motorcycles under 500cc have seen the biggest growth in sales among riders over 40. Why? Light bikes don't age. They just get smarter, smoother, and more fun. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe. More smart rides coming your way. See you in the next one.